Welcome back to my Ocean News. Monday's first video, first news story is from Tigray, from a major city of Tigray. Reportedly, Eritrean military units have been seen withdrawing. What is the name of this city? Is Eritrean military going to withdraw from all towns and cities of Tigray? Secondly, an elders committee formed to mediate between Zemene Kassie, Fano commander, and Amhara government officials last night issued a statement, which is an open letter basically to address to Ethiopian people, to Amhara regional government and Ethiopian PM office. 17-member committee was formed. Zemene Kassie was arrested a few weeks ago. What are the mediators saying? Any possibility of mediation between Zemene Kassie and Amhara government officials? Before these two news stories, we have an update for you on the ongoing Al-Shabaab fighters' attack on a hotel which is in Mogadishu, Somalia's capital. It was 8 p.m. last night when Al-Shabaab fighters stormed Villa Hotel, which is just meters away from Villa Somalia, Somali president's office, Somalia's president's residence. So you can say that it is very close to Villa Somalia. It is in high security zone of Mogadishu. Mogadishu's most secure zone is the area where Al-Shabaab fighters managed to enter. And you need to go through several checkposts. You need to have verifiable ID to cross these checkposts. But somehow Al-Shabaab fighters managed to cross all these barriers and they reached Villa Rose Hotel, where since 8 p.m. last night fighting has been ongoing. The hotel is visited by Somalia's top government officials, Somalia's ministers, security officials. They are frequently seen at this hotel. So far, Somalia's special forces trained in Turkey and other parts of the world, they are involved in this operation against Al-Shabaab fighters in Villa Rose Hotel. But Al-Shabaab fighters are still in control of some parts of this hotel. Around 2 months ago, Al-Shabaab fighters carried out a similar attack on a hotel in Mogadishu. Back then, government forces took more than 24 hours to clear that hotel. 6 people were killed in that attack and several were injured. Same seems to be happening now that 18 hours have passed almost since the start of Al-Shabaab's attack on this hotel. And so far, Al-Shabaab fighters are still in the hotel. Sounds of gunfire, explosions are being heard from this hotel. Where is Hassan Sheikh? Because he is supposed to be at Villa Somalia, which is just meters away from where fighting is ongoing. Reportedly, some sources say that he was airlifted from Villa Somalia last night. So he's not there. He was taken to an unknown location, reportedly. Secondly, Al-Shabaab fighters have released an audio conversation with one of the attackers who is part of the attack ongoing on this hotel. Al-Shabaab obviously has claimed responsibility for the attack. Al-Shabaab says that not only Villa Rose Hotel, but Villa Somalia is also the target of this attack. Again, what I've been saying, that Al-Shabaab could not be considerably weakened by recent offensives by Hassan Sheikh government. Al-Shabaab can hit wherever it wants to hit in Somalia. Its fighters can enter the most secure zone of Mogadishu, Somalia's capital. Even president's residence, president's office can be attacked by Al-Shabaab fighters, because Villa Somalia very close to this hotel. Fighting still ongoing. Government has not shared details about casualties, about how many have been injured, how many Al-Shabaab fighters are involved in this attack. I think government should have learned lessons from the first attack on a hotel 2 months ago in Mogadishu. Same happened. It means that government did not prepare, government forces did not prepare. That is why same is happening, same style of attack is happening, and government forces still battling Al-Shabaab fighters and fighting ongoing. Secondly, viewers, Eritrean military is reportedly starting its withdrawal from Tigray. In some previous videos, we shared with you reports about withdrawing Eritrean military units from two fronts. First of all, I shared with you a report about withdrawal of mechanized units, some mechanized units of Eritrean military from Zalambasa Adighat front. Later, other news outlets confirmed that report too. Then we reported about withdrawal, partial withdrawal of Eritrean military from Shiraro Shire front. Again, that was confirmed too by several other news sources too. And now we have received information about withdrawal of Eritrean military from Adwa and from Shire too. Reportedly, Eritrean Defense Force EDF is starting to withdraw from Adwa and from Shire. It's difficult to say how long will it take for the completion of the withdrawal of Eritrean military from Adwa and Shire. But reportedly, no new Eritrean military units are entering Tigray. Rather, EDF units in Tigray have been seen leaving Tigray back into Eritrea from Adwa. They have left and they are leaving, but gradually will be able to get the whole picture. Is there any Eritrean military presence in Adwa? That remains to be seen. There might be some small presence, but overall what we have heard is that Eritrean military is withdrawing from Adwa and from Shire. I think they'll withdraw from all these towns and cities of Tigray, but they'll try to withdraw from Shire at the end, because Shire is the most strategic. When Shire fell, when Shire came under EDF control a few weeks ago, that led to dominoes effect, and gradually Tigray forces started crumbling on different fronts along B30 highway. So I think they'll withdraw from other places, and gradually at the end they'll withdraw from Shire. But between the 2nd of November, when the agreement was signed in Pretoria, peace agreement, and today, several incidents have happened. International news outlets are reporting about atrocities, about kidnappings, about detentions by Eritrean Ethiopian forces in the areas under their control. So what is needed is independent investigation. At least Tigray forces should be part of Tigray regional government officials, should be part of administering the cities from where Eritrean military is withdrawing, so that people would be briefed what happened in these areas which were under Eritrean control, ENDF control. It's very surprising that some viewers in comment section still deny the presence of Eritrean military in Tigray. I think the agreement signed in Kenya was very clear. Varade and Jula agreed that all non-ENDF and foreign forces will leave Tigray, and that was written in the agreement. Which foreign forces were they talking about, Jula and Varade? Any foreign force in Tigray other than Eritrea? No, just Eritrean military there. So they confirmed there in Kenya, though I've been reporting since August, but people kept on questioning my reports. Later it was confirmed. But now gradually Eritrean military is starting to withdraw from Tigray, though Tigray back news sources, they deny, they say no, Eritrean military is still committing atrocities, it's still in Tigray, but what we have learned is that gradually it is withdrawing. Yes, the withdrawal might be partial, not complete. Eritrean military obviously would like to wait for disarmament of Tigray fighters too. Uh, Lastly, viewers, a committee of Amhara elders formed to mediate between Zemene Kassie and Amhara government officials released a statement a few hours ago. Zemene Kassie is a Fano commander from Gajam zone of the Amhara region. Several weeks ago, he was arrested in Bahirdar. He and other Fano commanders and Fano fighters have been under a crackdown since April this year, when Ethiopian federal and regional forces, Amhara regional forces, they decided to dismantle and disarm those Fano factions which were not under the control of federal and regional forces. So, Gajam, Gondar, Fano factions came under crackdown. Their commanders were arrested. Some are still on the run. Zemene Kassie fled as well. His house was surrounded in Miravi, Gajam, but he managed to escape. Later, he was arrested a few weeks ago in Bahidar. Since then, efforts have been underway to mediate between Zemene Kassie and Amhara government officials. A 17-member committee of elders was constituted, which tried to contact Amhara government officials, Amhara president. But the committee issued a statement yesterday saying that Amhara government officials were not responsive, they were rude, they were not eager for mediation, they were resisting the mediation, they were not accommodating the efforts of committee of mediators. The committee of mediators has announced that it is not in a position to continue its mediatory efforts, but it is ready. If atmosphere is helpful, it is ready to restart its mediation efforts. The letter is addressed to Amhara regional president, Amhara government, people of Ethiopia and Ethiopian PM office. It means that Amhara regional government either it's not in a position to strike some deal in Zemene Kassie's case, or it does not want to strike a deal. I think shots. Who is calling the shots about Zemene Kassie case? People in Amhara region or in Addis Ababa? I think Addis Ababa. Federal intelligence agency, federal forces, they'll have final say in terms of release or otherwise of Zemene Kassie. Amhara regional government has some role, but limited role. So far, mediation efforts failed. Zemene Kassie is still in custody. Thank you for watching.